The old fisherman back with you on Lake Monticello. We just decided we couldn't catch any crappies. It was like in the low 20s this morning. And we coming out here to try to catch some white perch. We're going back to the wintertime pattern on white perch. So bear with me a little bit. I'm going to try to get up here and try to catch some white perch for you. If I can. Let's hope so. The old fisherman, he's got that doubt. Crappies, the water temperature is in the low 50s and drop way down. We back out here with our little gut shrimp and spoon combination out in the deep water again to try to catch some more of these Monticello white perch. And Loney is back with us, diving at my plug before I even drop it down. But we're gonna try to catch some. We're at 64 foot of water right now. I got blown back while I was starting, so I got to pull up. We're gonna make a little short clip on how to catch some more of these white perch. It's like 10-mile-an-hour winds, it's kind of windy. It was low 20s this morning. After it's been 80 degrees, it's gonna drop down. It got winter time. I had to pull off the crappies because the water temperature has dropped in the low 50s. I mean low 50s. And I figured, hey, I got to adapt. I got to go back to a wintertime pattern. So we moved back out here in the old honey hole in deep water. And we're going to see if we can catch us a couple white perch. Hey, we got no choice. We got to change. We got to adapt. So it took me a couple days to adapt. Fished yesterday and I caught 3 crappies. I made a little video with 2 of them, but it was so slow. I said I have got to go back to perch fishing where I can catch some Monticello perch, or at least have some action. And there was a bite. Hey, there was a bite. There's another bite. Uh-oh, something down there. And we in 63 foot of water. 63 foot of water. From 20, look at that. There he is. From 20 to 60. And here we are, bringing up a nice fish of some sort. I don't know what he is, but he ain't no baby. I can tell you that much. He is a good one. Might be a catfish. I might have something snagged. That's probably what it is. But he's heavy, and Loney is after him. Loney wants him worse than me. I can't get him to come in. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 2 white perch. Look at that. Look at the people. I've been in that crappie fishing. And should I adapt quicker? 2 white perch, 1 in the hiney and another up front on Mr. Gup Shrimp on New Penny. Look at the size of that perch. Huh? I should have made my move yesterday. Boy, I'm always a day late and a dollar short. Both of these perch are nice. And guess what? I see eggs coming out of them. Look at that. They might be down 60 foot of these spawning. I don't know. All I know is, thank God I'm catching some fish. It has been tough trying to fight them slab crappies. I love them slab crappies, don't get me wrong. It's just something about them old slab crappies, although it's a heck of a lot less action than white perch fishing. Man, this white perch fishing, that's some action. You get in there, you can have some fun. It's hard not to keep coming back to these white perch. When it turned back to wintertime pattern, I knew what I had to do. I had to change. Now when water temperature gets back up to 60, I go back to mess with them crabs. Until then, if it wants to be winter, then I'm a fish winter. That's what we're gonna have to do. I'm not die hard. I'm not set on one type of fish. I promise you. I'm set on catching any kind that'll bite. Hey, if these quit and the catfish start, that's where I'll go. I follow what's biting. And that's what a good fisherman that likes action gonna do. All right, hey, that was a good start. 2 at one time, hey, you gotta love that. And I hadn't even beat on the boat. I bet you if I beat on the boat, I could call a herd of them in. Don't you reckon? But we're in 65 foot of water now. I'm a little bit deeper than I wanted to be. I'm trying to pull up and get out of this real deep water and there's another. Oh, Lord, 65. From 20 to 65, people. Can you believe it? Oh, my goodness. Oh, you ain't got to worry about me telling a story today. I ain't going to have time to tell a story. Look at here. Look at here. Another. And he's got a big old minnow coming out of his mouth. another Monticello, almost a semi-magnum perch in 65 foot of water. Can you believe it? Great day, people. I guess right now I know what I'll be doing tomorrow. I'll be perch fishing. I ain't messing with the crappies for a couple of days till it gets warmer. Although I have enjoyed catching those slab crappies, I don't mind telling you. But I also don't mind telling you when they slow up, I don't have to stay there with them. The old fisherman knows other things to do. I ain't tied down to one fishing. I like all fishing, hey, and I like action. You can't beat action. I'm an action type of guy, and they done let me know there's a couple down there in 65 foot of water, or they done made a mistake. Old fishermen will hammer them. If they'll let me, now they might hit and quit, kind of like them crappies do sometimes. But if they let me sit here and hammer them, I will. I promise you, I will. And there he is. There he is. There he is. Let's see if we can get a nut. See if a nut will come up and get it. Let's see if a nut. I'm gonna stop and let a nut get it. I hope. It might not be that thick that 2 or 3 is gonna bite, but I caught that first one too. So here we coming in with a small perch. He ain't a big one. He ain't a big one. He's a little baby. But hey, he's some action. And Looney's got a meal. Looney's been hungry. I ain't been out here in a while. So they starved. Look at old Looney. He's taking off across there with that thing like he's in heaven. The old fisherman's back out here, and he is in heaven that I'm back. Because he ain't got to work. He's like being on welfare. He ain't got to work. He's getting that doggone meal. Free meal. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Old Looney. And they out there fighting each other for it. They done swim about 40, 50 yards out through yonder fighting each other for it. Hey, they hungry. They'll probably take one off my hook today. I'll probably have trouble. But if that fish finder ain't lying to me, there's plenty of them down there. You know, I've told you in the past, the fish finder lights up with blue, and I would show you, but that darn camera's so shaky when I take it. I got to adjust, change my camera situation, because it's getting a little shaky. The way I got to mount me a good bracket is what I got to do. I got it rigged right now. All right, there's another Monticello white perch. The old fisherman has started again wintertime pattern. Great day. A wintertime pattern, and these doggone birds are trying to take them off my hook. And I'll promise you, if they keep that up, we're going to have problems. I promise you one of them will get a hold of my jig next. What's going to happen? I ain't been out here in so long and they're starving. And see how dark looking that bird is? That's a different bird. That right there's a white-headed. They different. So I got some different breed of loon. 2 different breeds out here now. A blackhead. Hey, I'm sure somebody that knows about birds would know the difference. But I got a blackhead and a whitehead. So I don't know. Unless that happens to be a male and a female, I don't know. You know, a lot of times your birds, they look different. Females from males. So that might be a male loon. The ones that's been out here might be females or vice versa. I don't know. All I know is it's different looking. All right, Mr. Monticello white perch, you got the old man fired up. I'm fired up. I love catching fish, and I'm fired up when they bite, and I'm going to call another man. Come on, Perch. The old fisherman is back, and he's back to his old ways. Catching Monticello white perch in deep water on a cold Monticello morning. I'm telling you, I'm happy as a pig in slop, so they say. I know y'all heard that saying, happy as a pig in slop. I'm just getting a little action. I like action. Hey, it's been tough fishing crappies. Like bass fishing. Out here, just like action fishing. Sometimes it'll be tough too. Don't get me wrong, you know that. But I'm getting a few bites, and it's so nice to get a few bites. I don't mind telling you. They deep bites, I can tell you that. There's another Monticello white perch on a cold day. Ain't got the freezing yet. Ain't got the freezing. That's why I told you people I like cold weather, fish for perch in deep water, and this is my kind of fishing. This is my kind of action. Told him on a doggone new penny gut shrimp that new penny will get them, son. It will get them. I mean, it will get them. Them big perch down there in that deep water can't stand that new penny gut shrimp. And I'm using it on a 1/4 ounce head. I use the big heads. Hey, way too big for crappie fishing. Crappie fishing, I go to 16th, 32nd. Perch fishing, I'm going to an 1/8 and a 1/4. Because of the deep waters and because of the way it hangs, my jig and it's less wrap up. That's why I do that. Because I'm using 2 jigs on one line, and you got it helps it from getting wrapped up. And there was a nut. They down there. There ain't a lot of magnums. So I'm thinking them big ones might be spawning somewhere. And I might get on them in a minute. Who knows? Who knows? He biting. I just missed him. Dog, don't eat him. Way up yonder. Whoa, my. I might have something big this time. Oh, what I got? I can tell you this. He's pulling. Holy Mosey. That might be a large, but I don't know what it is. If Looney don't get him off the hook, or knock him off the hook, or take a perch beside him off the hook, then I got a pretty nice fish here. Might be a catfish. Or it might be 2 perch, one of them snagged up. That's what it might be. Look at that. 2 perch, one of them snagged in the up on the lip, but it's 2 perch, one of them is the crappie, which is a magnum white perch. Look at that. That's a nice white perch. Ain't nothing wrong with him. That's a nice white perch. I'd walk back to the camera, but doggone, that thing is so shaky, it's going to wiggle out of its place. And that's the problem. I will have to take a little time to fix that camera. But people, we back on the white perch. Can you believe it? The old fisherman is back to his old ways. Catching white perch that he really, really loves to do. Hey, I like crappie fishing, but my heart is at these white perch because it's more action and you can have a ball. I mean a ball. Catching Monticello white perch in 60 foot of water. After I've been catching fish, and I've caught perch in 18 foot of water now, I'm catching them back out here in 60 foot of water. It's so important to be able to be flexible when you're a fisherman. Be flexible and be able to figure out and adapt. I mean, look at that. Another Monticello white perch. Oh my goodness. And I mean a good one, unless I got 2 or 3. Hey, I'm excited. I can't help myself. I'm sorry if I act crazy, but I'm excited. I've been so bored to death trying to catch a couple crappies, and now I'm catching back 2 at a time white perch on a windy, cold day in Lake Monticello, and that right there is a nice perch, people. He's about a pound. I don't know if you can tell, but he's about a pound. He's about to mess up my new shrimp, my new penny. But he's about a pound. Here's a little one, but hey, he's eatable. Somebody will eat it. I got a niece that wants some fillets. Hey, I ain't been catching a lot of fish here lately. Them crappie fillets I've been eating myself. But anyhow, I got to make my clip short, so I just wanted to get you a little short clip. What I'm doing at Lake Monticello, we back perch fishing, what I really love to do, and I'm as happy as a pig in slop. See you on the next video.